Happy 2024 to you. In today's Life Design episode, we're going to cut out all the fluff that you hear every single year, and we're going to get personal with 3 proven steps that you can use to make 2024 your best year yet. And I'm going to prove that in the first 5 minutes. Now, let me be clear. These 3 steps are something that anyone can implement into any area of your life to make changes or to make improvements. And there isn't anyone listening that can't do this. So if you're ready to make 2024 something special, join us now on the Life Design Podcast. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe now so you can join us on every episode. We truly appreciate it. And be sure to engage in the comments section of your favorite platform for your chance to be invited as a guest on one of our episodes. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Life Design Podcast, your number one place to look at every aspect of life, business, and relationships from a growth mindset. Today's episode, we're going to focus on helping you implement the progress and the improvements that you want in your life, in your business, and again, in those relationships in 3 simple steps. And as I said, we're going to prove that in the first 5 minutes. So if you're looking for something just a little bit more this year, let's dive right in. Being a new year, it seems that once again, the number one question on people's mind that I talk to is, what in the heck am I going to do to make this year better than last year? And my question is, have you figured that out for yourself? Do you, when you look at 2024, what do you think about? What goes through your mind? Do you see a clear vision with a defined path and with solid steps that you can take to move forward? Or is everything kind of looking a little bit hazy? Okay? Are you able or unable to determine what direction you want to head in and what's going to get you to where you want to be by the end of the year? And it really does boil down to seeing things clearly, okay, which is exactly what we're committed to helping you do in 2024. It's the number one thing that you can do to improve your year. And again, that's getting clarity. That's getting a clear picture of what you truly want and where you truly want to be by the end of the year. So let me share with you a high performance tool that can be used to make this really simple. And I shared this actually back in 2020. And I got so much positive feedback from it. And I've been asked a few times, why don't I bring that back? So here it is. Okay. I want to help you learn to look at your life like a business. Okay. To look at things the way businesses look at it. And if you're wondering what I mean by that, it's because most of us look at our lives from the starting point of what we currently have available to us today. We focus on our current skill sets. We focus on our current resources, whether it be personal finances or what we call our hot or our warm contacts, the people we know. And we try to make our plans for the future starting from where we're at today in hopes that we can actually get to some future that right now is hazy, that we don't have a clear picture of. And most of the time that leads to failure, and not a good kind of failure. But businesses, they look at things a little bit differently. They look at where they want to be a year from now, or 5 years, or even 10 years from now. And then every single decision they make is based on that goal, regardless of where they're at today. Okay. They don't base their vision for the future on where they're at, on the resources that they have at the moment. They start from where they want to be and they build upon that. Okay. That's the basis of every decision that they make from this point forward. So stop for a minute and let's picture something. Let's picture yourself at the end of this year in December, around, Christmas time or New Year's of 2024. picture that in your head. Okay, as I record this, it's January. It's the beginning of January. And I believe this episode is going to come out on around the 10th. So as I look at this year, 12 months from now, and I want you to do this with me, really take a moment and picture it. Close your eyes, see the vision, and not if you're driving. Okay, don't close your eyes if you're driving. But maybe at the end of the year, you picture yourself around Christmas or New Year's with a lot of your family and friends, or with coworkers. Okay, can you see that in your mind? Maybe the end of the year party or the Christmas dinner. Okay, pause for a minute, and with this vision in your mind, answer yourself a couple of questions. Okay, number one, where are you geographically? I mean, are you at the same house that you were at last year or the year before, or maybe the same company Christmas party that you're picturing? Okay, maybe that you're at the same location with family or friends that you've gone to many years in a row, and it's the same people bringing the same food. Okay, just get that picture clear in your head. Question number two, who is there with you? Again, maybe it's the same family members or friends, same coworkers. And if that's what you truly want for your life, the same people in the same place with the same food, great. Okay, but maybe it's not. Okay, with all this in mind, does it truly feel like you just had the best year of your life? My guess is no. Okay, what if we try it again? But this time, as we're picturing the end of 2024, we're picturing it as we just completed the best year of our lives. Okay, and everyone that's with us is complimenting us on the progress and the accomplishments that we've made throughout the year. Maybe we built or nurtured some new friendships, some new relationships. Perhaps we met up with some new mentors who happen to be with us, and maybe some of these people that we've really looked up to and appreciated over the years are now with us. It could be that we're with family and friends, but we're in a brand new home that we purchased, or maybe we're in some place that we've rented or prepared so that all of our loved ones, friends and family, can all come together. If that is your experience at the end of this year, a new home, a bunch of new friends, family that you haven't seen in years because you were able to bring them all together. If that's the year that you've experienced, what is it that all these people would be there for? They would be complimenting you for. Remember, this is your vision of the end of the best year that you've ever had. It's not a repeat of last year or the year before. So let go of today. Let go of your expectation of, what you just went through in the last month, and keep the picture in mind of, I just completed my best year ever, and whatever that means to you. And answer this question. What is so different about your life, about your lifestyle, about your business or your relationships that has all of these people, all your friends and family, so excited for you? Okay. I said that I was going to prove to you that you can make this personal and actionable within 5 minutes. So I want to do something with you that in coaching, I call your first self-test. Okay. Generic term, self-test. What I'm going to do, I'm going to challenge you to go into the comments section on whatever platform you have access to and share the answers to those questions. Okay, if you need to go back and remember what the questions were, you can do that, but I'll share them real quick. Where are you geographically? Who is with you? And keeping those things in mind, is it the same? Does it feel like the best, end of the best year you've ever had? And if it was the best year you've ever had, then picture that. And with that in mind, then we look at who's with us. Why are they so excited for us? What have we accomplished? Okay. What has them there with us, cheering us on? Okay. That gives us a vision, not based on today or yesterday, based on us having the best year yet. So go to the platform, answer those questions. Now, keep listening. If you're in a place where you can listen now and not driving, keep listening, but type out the answers. Keep them brief, but keep them descriptive so that it's clear what your vision is. Again, if you're driving, finish the podcast or the video now, but come back and answer the question. This step is extremely important. If you're wondering why I'm asking you to do this exercise, because the fact is that if you're not willing to step outside of your comfort zone just enough to type out a few answers that clarify what you say you want for your life or your business, if you're not willing to do that now here in a safe space, how the heck do you expect to do what it takes to make 2024 your best year yet? You know, if you put it this way, if you won't join the 3%ers now with a simple request, there's a 97% chance you're not going to join them at all. Not this year, maybe not any. Okay, that's a statistical fact. That's not me giving you a hard time. That's a statistical fact. There's another reason that I'm asking you to do it. And that's because this exercise is actually step number 2 in the 3-step process. And if you didn't even catch number 1, don't worry, we're going to go back. Okay. But step 2 actually forces you to do something new. Okay? Something that is outside of your normal comfort zone and something that actually adds clarity to your vision of the future that you say you want. It's a step that actually moves you closer to that goal itself and to other people who can help you get there, because you have no idea who might see your comments on the platform and might want to help you and might have resources to help you. So if you do this for yourself, regardless of how simple and how ridiculous it seems, you'll have begun 2 out of the 3 most important steps that you can take to make 2024 your best year yet. And if that sounds too simple, okay, it's time to quit buying into this lie that achieving growth and success are difficult. And if you haven't seen or listened to the podcast or the videos that we have on the mindset of simplicity, you need to go check that out when you're done with this one. Because the fact is, it's not difficult. Okay, but now comes step number 3. And this is the one that's going to challenge even 95% of what we call the top 3%ers, the people that are willing to do what it takes. This step challenges 95% of them, which means it's, well over 99% of all people are challenged by step number 3 of this very simple process. So what is it about this 3rd step that's so challenging? Well, believe it or not, step number 3 is to repeat steps 1 and 2. It's shocking, right? It's shocking how stupidly simple it actually is. See, most people think that achieving, success in any endeavor, that it has to be something that's super difficult, that it's extremely challenging. And there are aspects that get challenging. But my question for you is, and again, this is to get you thinking, why is it that you thought any of the steps that I was going to share today, or why is it that you think finding success is going to be difficult? These 3 steps have been proven by millions of people millions of times. And you actually know this even if you didn't recognize that you've seen this happen over and over and over. And it's because most of us have a false belief about what is truly required to achieve even small steps, but specifically massive progress and massive success. Okay, we believe it's difficult to make our lives and our businesses and our relationships better. You've probably heard the saying, success leaves clues, but I want to share it with you in maybe a little different context. Okay, high achievement or uh, goal attainment or massive success, however you want to word it, be it life, business, relationships, or anything else, it is not difficult, but it's often very boring. Yeah, you heard that. It's boring, but it's not difficult. Okay, what's hard for most people is to get ourselves to follow through. But the steps themselves, they're almost always simple. We're the ones that overcomplicate things. And it's a subconscious safety mechanism that we've learned and that we've accepted. If something is challenging or if it's difficult for us, then it's socially acceptable for us to not move forward, to not put in that effort, or not face those challenges, those fears. But the problem is that's a facade. Okay? It's a lie. We've been taught to believe it, we've been taught to accept it, but it's a lie. We all know that dramatizing a struggle, it sells books, it sells movies, it makes stories sound more exciting or more relatable because it gives every one of us an excuse, a back door, so to speak. However, if you listen to any, I'll say, confident individual that has actually taken things to that next level, regardless of the area of life or business, they did three things. Three things. Yeah, I'm chunking it down, but they did three things. Okay, when you can grasp this, you can use these steps to move forward in any area. First, they got super clear on what it is they actually wanted. I mean, super clear. Okay. Second, they made a commitment to doing things differently. And I'm talking about starting on the inside. Okay. They worked on their mindset. They worked on their beliefs. They they upgraded or rebuilt their personal identity, who they see themselves as, um, in life, the person they see themselves as. They learn to control their emotions and they allowed these changes to dictate the action steps that they took forward. And then step number 3 was that they kept at it. They were consistent until everything else broke loose. They just kept repeating it. Okay, I said in the beginning of this episode that we were going to cut out all the bullshit. I did say fluff in the beginning of the video. That we were going to cut it all out. And that I was going to give you a proven 3 steps that you can use personally in 2024 to make it your best year yet. And the truth is, I really don't see how I could make it any more clear, any more simple or more direct. But coaching is not about fluff. Okay, it's not about a bunch of BS. It's about stripping all that garbage out and getting you results. And results are made simple. Stop for a minute. Let me give you one example. You could take this into any area, but we'll use something I'm not that familiar with, basketball. How does someone get good at basketball? Okay. The simplest answer, they take a few different shots, free throw, 3-point line, whatever, layups. They pick I don't know, I'll say a dozen different kind of shots. And they repeat them thousands of times per day or per week or per month, over and over and over again. Super boring, super effective. Okay. They get a vision of what they want in their head, be it long-term goal. They want to be on this team. They want to play at whatever level they want to play at. They get a vision of how they're going to get there, taking these shots over and over and over, and they do it. It's uncomfortable. It's not in their typical wheelhouse to take a free throw shot 1,000 times a day, but they do it. And then the next day they do it again. And then the next day they do it again. Again, maybe you're not looking to be basketball. You get the point. As a coach, my commitment to you, to everyone listening, is that everything that I share in my podcast and the content that I create, whether it's for videos or for courses or anything that I offer, my commitment is that I'm going to create it in a way that you can make it personal. Okay. That you can make it actionable for yourself. And to do it in a way that's simple, relatable, and repeatable. Okay. So I'm going to challenge you again. If you didn't already do so, again, unless you're driving, come back and do it. But answer those questions in the comments of any platform that we offer. It can even be on our website. You can respond to us there. But we're on all the different platforms, from Spotify to Apple to iHeart, on YouTube, on social media. Go to one of the platforms. My LifeDezign is probably what you'll find us on, or LifeDezign. Don't forget the spelling. Life and DEZIGN, done intentionally. Go there and answer the questions. Step out of your comfort zone. Get over your ego that this is, too simple, when it's proven more times than you could ever count that this is what works. Okay. By doing this, we can actually support you in moving forward. And though I typically always suggest using a personal journal, this was really popular in 2020. I'm not asking you to use a journal. In this case, I'm suggesting you do it differently. Subscribe to the channel, to the podcast. Join us on social media. Okay, ring the bell if you're on YouTube, what have you. Smash the like buttons. Doing this allows you to come back, and you can update your comments as you evolve, as you go through changes. Okay, you can update any progress that you've made on your vision. And not only does this allow you to hold yourself accountable, because people either see your updates or they don't, which means you're not doing it, but you can actually support other people within the comments. And isn't that a novel concept, right? You can also get support from myself, okay, from any team members that I have, from other listeners. And honestly, what we're doing here is we're creating, the goal is to create a community of growth-minded people. Okay, we've all got a lot of other interests, but this is one place where everyone here is a growth-minded person. Okay. And we're coaching people to that next level. And part of the way to do that is through the comment sections, through engaging And it also gives you a running log of your progress, okay, that you won't lose. Like maybe you will a journal or accidentally delete on your own because you did it on your computer. It's going to be there. It's your own personal online journey. Okay. And I'm committing this entire year to breaking down everything that I've, gone through, all of that, the coaching system that I tested and built over 30 plus years. I'm breaking it down, and I'm I'm doing so, or in doing so, I've of course created a systematic process, and I'm breaking that system down into free coaching content on the podcast, on some of the videos. Okay, with messages and tools that you can personally, use to get perfectly clear about what it is you truly want and why you actually want those things. Because your why is a key. We're going to help you master your mindset, master control of your emotions, or at least improve these things for sure, and help you learn to take only the best and the most intentional action steps to help you find your own direction. Not some direction somebody's telling you, hey, this is going to make you more money, or this is going to, this particular thing is going to make you happy. No, you figure that out. But there's a systematic process of doing so. It's getting clear. It's stepping outside your box and stepping into something that implements that as an action step in your life. And then it's repeating those things. Okay. Are there other steps within those three? Of course there is. But let's break it down simple. Okay. We do this using the simplest proven methods that I've been able to find in 33 years. And I've worked with a lot of coaches and some of the big names, the biggest names in the industry. And I've learned from them, and I've coached under them and with them over 33 years. And I've actually seen these 3 simple steps help hundreds of people over the last, 3 decades. So if you have an interest in taking some part of your life or your business to that next level, and you want to engage with a team of people that are willing to support each other in this journey, then go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notifications, smash the like buttons, follow, whatever it is on the platform you're listening to. And here's the key. Share this video with other people, with anyone that you know that would like to create the best year of their life in 2024, not way out in the future, that wants to move ahead now. Because the more you share with people that you know are growth minded, the more benefit you get in the end, because then you get their feedback and you get support from them as well. And that's how we grow a community. And I look forward to engaging with you on all of this. But for now, that's today. So until we speak again, as always, live awesome and enjoy your journey.